Basically, I felt that our fast bowlers would be the most dangerous in those conditions. I thought the wicket, as you could see by when Pakistan bowled, even the wicket was up and down for the quickies on one length in particular. Yeah, I thought Sean Tate would make some breakthroughs for us in the game in those middle overs in particular. And I thought whenever Brett Lee bowled, he looked very dangerous. Brett Lee and Mitchell Johnson, whenever they bowled, they looked very dangerous. So that was the main reason. Jason bowled his full quota, I thought was pretty good. So we couldn't bowl everyone tonight. The game was never going to go down to 50 overs. So I used the guys that I thought would be most dangerous on that wicket. Yeah. We won the toss and batted on a reasonable wicket, a pretty good wicket, a wicket that was certainly had more than 170 runs in it for us. As I said, the bounce was a bit inconsistent, but it didn't spin very much. Came onto the bat at reasonable pace. So, you know, on one stage in the game, we were 1 for 70 or 80 and looked like we were going to sort of post a 240, 250 sort of total. But we had a big collapse in the middle of the innings, and that allowed us to only make 177. And you know, I can't fault the endeavour or the spirit that the boys showed with the ball and in the field. I thought it was terrific. We fought our way back into the game and actually gave ourselves a chance of winning when we had them 6 down, but just not enough runs. You know, we needed to make that 240 score if we were a chance of winning. It went nowhere near according to our plans, to tell the truth. We were very disappointing. The way that we batted was you know, nowhere near good enough to win a World Cup game against a good Pakistan side. We've got some thinking to do about that, the way that we batted today. As I said, 1 for 70 or 1 for nearly 80, I think we were at one stage. All out 177 is not good enough, and that's not going to win you many games of cricket. We tried valiantly, we tried as hard as we could, but just weren't good enough.
I think I'll give credit to the entire team, because the way we played, I think we played superb cricket, especially when we were bowling. I would say I would give the bowlers a bit more credit than the batsmen. It was not easy out there. It was difficult when we were batting, but I mean the guys really played tremendously well, and we pulled it to victory. Look, definitely an achievement to beat Australia. As I said, it was not the easiest of the pitches to play cricket overall, because it was a huge pitch. They played a game here before. The ball was turning, and it was just sort of up and down a little bit. And yeah, it is definitely achievement. 176, I thought was definitely gettable, but the way we got it, you know, maybe a little stretchy at the end, but overall. A superb performance. Talking about Asad Shafiq, I think he's becoming maturer and maturer every day. I mean, not only this series, but even if you go back in the New Zealand, he played some real good knocks, and he's very steady. He's not a big hitter, what you would say, but he's quietly, you know, maneuvers the ball here and there and picks up runs. He picks up boundaries also. So, you know, at number 3, I think he's done a superb job in the last match also, and done a job again today.
पाने वाले भारतीय तोते मानी ने पेशगोई की थी कि रवा बर्स क्रिकेट वर्ल्ड कप का फाते पाकिस्तान होगा। तोते ने 3 बार फाल निकाली और तीनों मर्तबा पाकिस्तान का ही सब्ज हिलाली परचम निकला। गैर मुल्की खबर रसा इदारे के मुताबिक तोते को भारतीय इंतहा पसंद जमात शिव सेना के कारकुनों ने मारा है, और बाज इत्तलात ये है कि मानी के 70 साला मालिक मूनी याप्पे ने शिव सेना के खौफ से इसे मार दिया। इस वाक़े को भारतीय मीडिया ने ज्यादा अहमियत नहीं दी। जोगी ओ जोगी, आग में मेरे लिखा है, एक दिन मैं राजा बनूंगा, तेरा ही तोता कहता है।